Team deathmatch.
Hello guys, what is up? It is the Boots to Asses here, and I am bringing you another life stories. So I've been gone for a little while, but I am not back. Sad to inform. I had a little problem, and well, the little problem's a little personal, so I don't really want to get into it. But I haven't had time or really the opportunity to play Call of Duty here in a little while. So yep, this is not life stories. The gameplay you're about to see is actually, I do not remember because I have not played in so long. I am using an old game. So yeah, it's an old one. I do remember that I'm using the SN6. I think I do remember it a little bit in my mind, but I do not remember exactly what I covered here. So this life stories is life stories number 4 or 5. I'm sorry, I have not done this in a little while. I do not remember. I think it's 5. So this one is titled Kitty Apparitions, and this is a little bit more on the paranormal line. This is kind of one of my very few ghost stories. I'm going to tell you another one when I get the chance. So there's a pretty cool thing going on right now in my town. We're having a big old winter weather advisory, so we came home from school early, and hopefully we won't be going to school tomorrow. It is currently Monday, February 16th as I'm filming this, so hopefully we won't be going to school tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So kitty apparitions. When I was around, I'm going to say 3 years ago, so that would make me 13 years of age, I was I had just got done doing some laundry, and I was folding my clothes, right? I was minding my own business. I was just kind of not sitting there. I was bending over to put my pajamas back in my drawers. So while I was bending over, I heard a sound, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And you know what? Before I get into the story, I better tell you a little bit of background. The reason this one's called Kitty Apparitions, I used to have a cat. I loved her so much. She was my favorite pet of all time. Her name was Tigger. Tigger did not come home one Monday, and we found her 2 days later at in the church parking lot, exactly like one house down the street. We live on the second house on the street, so it's us, one house, and then the church, to give you an idea of that. So, and we found her dead. She was very, very cold and stiff when we found her. So, again, I am not a mortician, obviously. I do not know a lot about death. But if you were to give me the approximate death time, I'm going to say we didn't see her Monday, and it's very rare for her to come home. So, my suspicions are that she died somewhere around Sunday. I think she wasn't smashed. Her guts were not out. So, I don't think she got hit by a car. Unless, you know, I don't know, you know, when you get hit by a car, you can end up getting splattered, or you can end up just, you know, getting bounced back a couple feet. So that's what my dad thinks, but my personal opinions, I have absolutely no idea. I've thought about it, and I guess it's the only thing that makes sense, but I don't know why. I don't think she'd get killed by a car. She's a very, very smart cat who's crossed the street hundreds of dozens of times, and throughout the years that we've had her, and it's not like her to be, you know, idiotic and cross that street without looking. Because she's super smart, and again, I've watched her do this tens of hundreds of times. So I still kind of on the edge of the car thing, but I used to think so. Tigger had died around, I'm gonna say, a month before the events that occurred. I was again in my so I'm gonna go back right to before I broke off. I was bending over to put my pajamas in my drawers, and I heard a little creak. And I was like, what the heck is that? And I just heard another little, and I heard little feet, da, 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 da. And at first, I didn't think anything of it until it kind of struck me in the back of the spine that that's the exact same noise as my cat made when she would walk in my room. Exact same noises. I remember because, you know, when you lose something, you don't truly appreciate something until it's lost. So I remembered so much about my cat, and I remember that was almost the exact, if not the exact, noises she would make when she would walk into my bedroom to, you know, for me to play with her, you know, hand her a ball or whatever she wanted to do, catnip. And yeah, that's practically what happened. And I'm in my living room filming this right now, so I'm not in the bedroom. gaming monitor ended up getting broke again. Personal story, so I don't really want to get into that, but that's why maybe you might hear a little bit of noise outside from the cars or tractor trailers passing by. So where was I again? I was telling, yes, okay, so that's my story, and since I still got some time here, I'm gonna tell you guys about the time that the story my sister gave me. So again, I think this was almost 2 weeks. So before even my experience, my sister said that one day, it was just we were home, and I was in my bedroom apparently at this time. So she gave me the she used to. I've always had TV in my room, and she hasn't. So she comes to the living room to watch TV. Back again 3 years ago. So this is a while back, and she told me that one time she was leaving the living room after quite a while of being here, and she said that I think she left around 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning, so quite late, obviously, 1 o'clock in the morning to stop watching TV and go to bed. And I think she said that I was either already in bed or I was watching TV. Don't recall exactly what she said I was doing at the moment. But she said that when she was walking into my kitchen, and it's a little bit weird as I talk about this because the way that my living room set up, I can actually look into the kitchen right where this event happened, and I'm just staring there right now, and it's creeping me out a little bit. She said that when she walked towards what was her room in the past, which is now my room, of course, she saw Tigger 2 weeks after she died again, laying there, looking at her with the big green eyes that cute little Tigger always had. And yeah, it's yeah guys, so the big green eyes. I'm sorry the commentary cut off there for a little bit, so I'm gonna complete it. So with her big green eyes, and yeah, she saw her, the kitty apparition got up and apparently rubbed, to my sister's account, rubbed against her leg, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty creepy, you know, but she was a big part of our lives. She was a big part of the family, and we loved her a lot, and we miss her a lot, obviously, guys. So, well, guys, I'm bringing you guys to the end of this video. Sorry for that commentary cut off. So it is D-Boots to Asses, guys. Thank you so much. If tomorrow, since we have a winter weather advisory, hopefully if we don't go to school tomorrow, maybe I can even bring you new gameplay. So that would be awesome. So guys, thank you so much. This is Kitty Apparitions Life Story Part 4 or 5. I don't remember anymore, but I think it's 5. So guys, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Boots to Asses out. Like, comment, subscribe.